Hi guys, Little Lady here. Right, so it's Saturday, so it's a treat day for me and Ian. So what I'm going to be making today is Turkish kebabs. And we're really looking forward to this one. So I'll bring you down and show you what the ingredients that we've got. Right, so first off we've got chicken. Now, as you know, I always buy chicken thighs on the bone and with the skin on. I will remove all of that. So for the marinade for this, I've got some natural yogurt, some olive oil, I've got 5 cloves of garlic, and want just half a teaspoon of cinnamon powder. Want a teaspoon each of our boiled chilies and ancho chilies. It's supposed to be a different chili, but I don't have that. Was it, I can't remember what it was now. We need some cumin, some paprika, and some ketchup, and the juice and zest of half a lemon. So to go with that, I'm going to do some Turkish onion salad, which we had when we were on holiday.
Yeah.
And when we were on holiday, when we were going through the market, I bought some
Sumac.
proper sumac. You can get it round here. I've gotten it before from the shops, but I just thought, right, while I was there, I'll get some of the proper authentic Turkish stuff. So I've got some of that. Beautiful stuff, that. And
lemony, isn't it?
yes. So what you do is you have some of that with some sliced onions, parsley, which I forgot to get out of the fridge, and a little bit of lemon juice as well. Now to serve it, I am being a little bit lazy today, so I've bought some garlic and coriander naan breads. They're just from Aldi. And I got some little germ lettuce and just the garlic and herb dip, which we absolutely love from Aldi as well, don't we?
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll get on doing the marinade for the chicken. Right guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the skin and the bones off this chicken. So it's just a matter of just pulling the skin back, dead easy, like that. Get rid of a little bit of this fat. And just take a knife down the side of the bone. I mean, I always buy them like this because sometimes I like to cook them on the bone because you get so much more flavour. But mostly it's because it's half the price of buying them already skinned and boned. And for how easy it is, just run your knife around the bone. Just moving it. As soon as you get it exposed a little bit, get your knife underneath. Put the sharp bit away from you, not towards you. And then just run your knife up until you get to the end. And then just go down this way. We'll keep a hold of these bones, they'll go into the freezer for stock. I'm just going to cut that little bit of cartilage there out. And I might even crispen up that skin to go actually into the kebabs. So then now we want pretty big pieces. So I'm going to cut that into 3. Right, so I'm going to finish off doing the rest of these chicken thighs and then I'll come back to you. Right, so that's the chicken all done for me and Ian for later on. I'm just going to marinate it now. So I've got some, like I say, natural yogurt here. And I'm just going to use a couple of tablespoons of that. And we'll do the dry spices first. Oh, I haven't even took the lid off the cumin yet. Here we go. So I want a teaspoon of cumin. The same as paprika. This is just ordinary paprika. It's not smoked or anything. A little bit more. And I'm going to have a teaspoon each of this. So this one here is fiery and sweet. And this one here is mildly spicy and fruity. So just a contrast of them both. Here we go. Now, oh, that one's down there. There we go, just get the lids on all of these. And you want less than half a teaspoon. At a half a teaspoon one, I'm just going to do a quarter. It's pretty strong cinnamon. Right, and I forgot to peel me garlic, which I'm going to do now. Right, so I've just peeled all the garlic there. I'm just going to put them through the garlic press. Oh, it didn't come out very well. It'll start to come through better now. That's it. I think I just hit the camera there. I should get me to do this. I haven't got enough strength in my hands.
It's not the best of great, it's not the best.
No.
I have to invest in a new one. A bit flimsy in it.
Yeah. Pop that over to one side. So now I want the zest of half a lemon. Just go down to the white bit, don't go too far, otherwise it ends up bitter. I love the smell of fresh lemon. And then the juice of half a lemon. You want 2 tablespoons of ketchup. I don't know how authentic this is, but this is the recipe that I found. I want a little splash of olive oil, about a tablespoon. I want some black pepper and some salt. Right, what did I do with my big spoon? Oh, sorry. Right, now I'm doing this in the afternoon because I'm going to cover this once it's all mixed in and put it in the fridge for a few hours just to let it nicely marinate. Tell you what, it smells lovely. Right, so I'm going to get that covered over and we'll get that into the fridge to marinate for, like I say, for a few hours. And I'll come back to you once we're ready to cook. Right, so I'm just about to do this sumac onion salad now. When I looked at the recipe again, it was a red onion, not a brown onion. So luckily we had some. Right, yeah, I think it would have been just as nice with a brown onion. So I'm just going to cut this in half. I've got a bowl there and I've got my mandolin. You don't need one. You just need to get them, you know, pretty fine. Just a small chop. Just going to get rid of all of this first. I mean, we've had these a few times when we're in Turkey, and to be honest, I mean, if anybody knows me in the channel, they know I don't like crunchy onions, but I really, really like this. So I'm just going to actually move that up to one side there. Now I've got this, I got it from, I think it was the Lakeland, it's an OXO one. And yes, I am going to put the guard on, but I'm just going to start it off like this. it's down to a certain level, and I'll put the guard on. Just watch your fingers, guys, if you do have one of these, whatever you do. I don't feel like I've got any control when it's got the guard on. It's a big bit, I don't want that. Do you know what I mean? See what I mean? So, I'm just going to... Oh! Oops! Quick rinse. Floor's clean. I have washed it today. There we go. That'll do for me. It's only for the one kebab anyway, so we don't need a huge amount of onions. Get rid of that big bit. Right, so I want 2 teaspoons of the sumac. When I'm on holiday and James was saying, are you sure you can bring that back through customs? I went, yes. I says, you can it with meat and stuff like that, but you can with spices. The lemons are a little bit big, so juice of half a lemon. Mind you seeing that's not really in there that well. It's a bit big for this machine, I think. Try and keep that there. There we go. That'll do nicely. Oh, them onions got us right in the eyes. I've got about half a teaspoon of pepper. And just a little bit more than half a teaspoon of salt. And then I'm going to take these off a second, and then you just want to scrunch them up. And leave that for about 10-15 minutes. You can leave it as long as you like, but at least 10-15 minutes for that to go on there. And that is, it looks exactly, I need some parsley in there, sorry. Just quickly wash my hands. I'm just going to turn these off for a second while I go and get some parsley. Right, so I've got the parsley out of the fridge. I'm just going to rub a bit off like that. Get the bigger knife because it's easier to do it. Just run your knife through it. Keep your hands out the way at all times. And just roughly chop it through like that. Oh, sorry. So the chicken's been marinating for about 5-6 hours now. So we'll be having that shortly. So I'm just going to put the parsley into there. Mix it up. I mean, it's only been a couple of minutes, but I'm going to have to test this little tiny bit here. Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. Right, so the next time you see it, I'll be putting the chicken onto the tray, and we're going to grill the chicken because I do want some nice grill marks on there. So we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Right, so I've got the grill heating up because, like I say, I'm going to grill this. I took this out of the fridge about half an hour ago just to get it back up to room temperature. And I'm just going to get the bits of chicken. I've put a bit of baking paper on here because I don't want it to burn onto the tray. Now I'm going to do it in the little oven with the grill side of it, but you could do it at any grill. You just want them, so you'll never be able to replicate a tandoori oven or a grill like what they used to use in Turkey. Proper grill. but you can still get the grill marks on there. Just getting all the little bits out. Just move them across. It smells amazing, I must admit. Yep, that's it all. So I'm going to put it in the little oven and I'll show you once I've done the first side. Right, so that's had about 6 or 7 minutes on one side. I'm just going to turn them over. There is a lot of water coming out of that, but I tell you what, that smells amazing. I'm just going to keep turning them and keep turning them until they're all cooked. You can smell the lemon and everything on there, the garlic. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to get that back underneath the grill again. Right, so I'm just going to do a little bit of salad, get rid of the end bit there. And I'm not even going to chop it up, I'm just going to put it in the naan breads like this. So we have the lettuce, we have the garlic and herb dip, we have the sumac onions, which are really starting to look amazing now. Taste lovely because I have been picking at them, to be perfectly honest. And what I'm going to do is get the naan breads out. I've made my own naan breads before, Ian's made his, but to be perfectly honest, the best ones you can get are the pre-made. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some baking paper. If I was having them with a curry, I'd warm them up in the oven, but as we're having it as a wrap, I'm just going to have it like this, and then we can wrap it all up with the chicken. So we'll see you once the chicken's done. Right, well, this is not quite cooked yet, but there's a lot of water coming out of the chicken, so I'm going to take this off here. I'm going to put some clean on there, and I'm going to put it back underneath the grill because it's never going to grill properly with all of this. I know it'll probably be some of the yogurt as well, because I used fat free, so it's probably a lot of water in that yogurt. So I'm just going to get rid of this, get a new bit and put it back underneath the grill. So see you shortly, guys. Right, so I'm getting rid of that bit. Just going to put these back on, minus all of that water. I know there'll have been some juices in there as well, but we're not going to use that anyway, so I'm just going to put these back on, get them back underneath the grill. I want some nice char marks on here. So that'll give it a good wash out. Right, so I'll put it back underneath the grill, probably another 6-7 minutes. Right, so they look a lot better. I'm just going to get my probe out. I'm going to get this. This is the biggest one here. Just going to get right into the middle. Let's double check that it's all nice. There, look, over 80. Great. So it's time to make up the kebab wraps. So I'm just going to move that over to the kitchen, to the hob a second, because it's red hot. Move that. Get rid of that. Get a spoon. And what we'd want is a couple of bits of lettuce. Just turn that oven off, otherwise it'll just keep beeping. And some of the garlic and herb dip. Put whatever you fancy on this, guys. Whatever you want to do. This is just what we fancy today. Some of the garlic and herb dip. Again to one side. some of the sumac onions, which are looking amazing. I have tomatoes in here. You could have different salad bits. There we go. What have I done with my tongs? Anyway, my hands are clean. Some of this chicken, marinated chicken. It is a bit warm. I tell you what, it tastes amazing. Lovely chow on it. Now we're just going to get that like that. Like that, like that, and then we'll wrap it up nicely. Now that's what you call a kebab. So, I think somebody's ready for some food.
Whoa. Look at that beauty. Oh yes. Taste testing time. Right, it's like I'm back in Turkey. Look at this. Woohoo! Now this is proper one of Betty's favourite foods, this. Nice kebab. So let's get stuck in. Big mouthful this is going to be. Especially with it being a naan bread.
Flatbreads in Turkey were amazing, but you can't buy them around here, so that's why I thought about getting the naan, because they're about the same size. I mean, every time we went into a restaurant we got given flatbread with like a garlic dip and a chilli dip, didn't we? Beautiful.
Wow, that's good. That is so good. It's just like being back in Turkey. Honestly, that is, look at that.
What do you think of the onions? We did get them sumac onions with everything as well, didn't we?
Onions are just like they were. I mean, they're just delicious. We've got that sumac, it's just lovely. But that is banging. Absolutely banging. I can eat that every day, but I don't know, lose a bit of weight and you put in food like this in front of my face.
Well, apart from the naan bread.
Oh, yeah, it's not for life. So I'll finish that one and I'll want another one.
Got no chance, I've got mine yet.
I know. I can't praise that highly enough. Absolutely fantastic, delicious. The sumac onions, the chicken, everything about that is just delicious. Absolutely delicious. So,
and a fraction of a kebab from a kebab
well, that's
shop.
it. Yeah. I mean, we went to that. I mean, what's the name of that Turkish restaurant we went to?
Umut.
Umut, wasn't it?
Umut or Umut.
Umut. U-M-U-T, I think it was called. And one was in Cedar.
Yeah.
The food there was absolutely fantastic.
Oh.
I mean, we went to one in Newcastle for your birthday, didn't we?
Yes.
And that was amazing. But I think this was on another level after that.
Definitely.
It was just fantastic.
But the thing is, we went out for a meal with family when we were in Turkey, so we didn't really want to.
We didn't really want to do a review, and I'm not really comfortable either. Neither of us are comfortable doing stuff like that in public. To be fair, it'll take a bit of getting used to, but hey. So yeah, everybody that's liked, shared, and subscribed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Man's come through the roof. Honestly, through the roof, haven't you? I'm more or less there. I think I've got about 40 or so to get to 2,000.
Come on, guys, go to his channel.
Keep it coming for Betty Boy. Get them likes and subscriptions in.
I can't have him cooking with me. I'll kill him.
I don't know what you mean.
He's a really, really good cook, but when I'm in the kitchen, I need to be on my own.
Yeah, well, I'm the same. Oh, Missy wants to be outside.
Yep.
There she goes. Well, anyway, it's Saturday night now, so thanks very much for watching. The monkey's being fed.
That's the worst t-shirt in the world.
It's not, I love it.
Turn around a second. I had to go through the supermarket with him in this today. Honestly. Right?
What's not to like? Come on. Right. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. It's Saturday night. So I've already had a couple of drinks. I've watched my football this afternoon. And we actually won. Yes. Miracles do happen. So yes, we will bid you farewell. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's my turn tomorrow.
Yes. Looking forward to that Sunday off for me. Can't get any better. But just guys, I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing, for liking and sharing. The sharing is doing me so well.
I could do with some sharing as well. Share the love.
Exactly. Honestly, mine is blown up because I've had so many shares. So if you can do that, then that's great. If you don't want to, then that's great as well. I haven't got a problem.
Aye. So yes, we will bid you a good evening. We're going to enjoy a couple of drinky poos and watch whatever. YouTube, probably. And that'll be it. So take care, everybody, and we'll see you very, very soon.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.